Okay guys, welcome back. This is gonna be the first ending to Saya no Yuta. It really didn't have an official ending, but I call this the bittersweet ending. Kinda cause, well, I can't really say cause spoilers due to later in the game, but we're gonna pick We Want It All Back. I've never wondered if there could be any other answer. I stopped dwelling on the question a long time ago. Perhaps before I met Saya, I wouldn't have hesitated. But what about now? What does it mean to wish for the past? And what could it do to me and Saya? As soon as the question occurred to me, my true feelings become unclear. The hurried answer I just gave her was less certain than I thought. Saya smiled softly, expressing an unreadable mixture of what seemed to be sorrow and relief. Seeing it filled me with sudden unease, as though I've just wounded her deeply with my careless words. Saya silences me with another kiss and thrust my tongue into my mouth with greater passion than before. As squeakiness of her tongue clouds my mind, I begin to feel an urgent need to say what she prevented me from saying, to speak those the most important words.
Saya.
I can't speak for some reason. My mind is hazy. My conscience slipping away from the euphoria from her kiss spreads to my entire body. Wait, I have to tell you something before I go to sleep. Just one thing. My efforts are meaningless, however, as the women called me to its embrace. Oh. Hey, look guys, we got our vision back. Sure, there's blood and olive oil everywhere, but hey, we got our vision back. When I awoke, the first thing that greeted me was a terrible stink. Mr. Suzumi's body was covered in flies, I could smell the rotten stench like dessert from a corpse. The night had ended, but Saya was nowhere to be seen in the morning light. Aside from the blood-covered floor, the kitchen was the same as it had been before the accident. In the den, however, the colors that had been so soothing the day before now served as a stark reminder of what the distant world I'd been living in. Despite knowing it would be futile, I wandered the house searching for Saya. For almost an hour, I tried in vain to deny reality. Then I called the police. When the operator answered, I couldn't stop myself from crying. In such a long time since I heard a human voice other than Saya's. As it became clear later, Mr. Suzumi had murdered his family before I killed him. Unable to give the police a satisfactory explanation, I arrested for all 3 murders. When I found the remains of Taka Omi in my house, a 4th was added to the charges, all with 1 count of mutilating a corpse. During my interrogation, I told them everything exactly that had happened, in every detail. The detectives didn't believe me, of course, but the psychiatrist who came later did. He moved me to a jail to a much cleaner white room. That's right, this room just as white as does everyone else. In the end, they declared me incapable of answering for my actions. Everything happening was real, but part of reality incapable was the rest of the world. The doctor gave me a tiny space to myself, a place where I could live my own reality. I am sad that I wasn't believed, but now it can be helped. In this world, reality is what the majority says it is, and I had the misfortune to step outside that box. The walls of my room are undeniably white. That, at least, I am thankful for as I live out the rest of my life here. Everyone said that there had never been a girl named Saya. Well, so be it. Saya was probably never part of their world. But why should I be able to hear Saya's voice here, in my room? This is my world after all, my continuation of the real time that we spent together. How long did I wait for such sounds flowing through my mind? One night I woke to the sound of something crawling down the hallway. The sound would not normally have woken me. I must have had a premonition that night. Sleeping later than usual, I had waited for her arrival, and so I knew instantly that it was her.
Saya nanda ne.
She did not answer, but I could feel her outside my door, struggling with some internal conflict. After a long silence, something small slid through the bars of my peephole. It was a cell phone screen, always showing a notepad with a fleshly entered text. My voice will sound strange to you. I couldn't suppress a chuckle at Saya's uncharacteristic display of shyness. After a short pause, the phone turned to my side. please, let me say to Saya you remember.
そうか。
I started to respect that it might be so. And the hell my eyes have made of this world, Saya alone looked normal. I thought she was somehow unique. In truth, however, she had probably been a different kind of unique than I imagined. It wasn't my sense that distorted her appearance, but she had been so unusual that she appeared to be normal to my twisted mind. Saya's true form was something other than what I had known. Now, however, I could see her as she really was. But Saya didn't want that. It was not for me to question the workings of her heart. I had to upset that girl. That girls need to keep some things private.
あの日君に言おうとしてたこと保留になってたの。
I slid the phone back to her. I was hoping you'd forgotten. I smiled wildly at the text on the screen. Wonder if she really found me so heartless.
忘れたりするもんか。
No one was listening, but still, it would have been embarrassing to speak the rest aloud, so I typed it on my phone. I love you. Aww. I don't care what you say. I don't care if none of you guys like this ship. I freaking love these two. And I will stand by my opinion. You want to have an argument about it? You want to go? Actually, I don't want to have an argument on YouTube. That'd be kind of funny. I slid the phone back for the slot. I could sense her trembling outside my door. I couldn't see her or hear her, but still, I knew. Saya was crying.
僕は構わなかったんだよ。
Perhaps my words offered no comfort, spoken so late. Even so, I was ready. I had wanted to return to my old life, true, but I would have abandoned that wish for Saya. I knew that I would have gone with her, hand in hand, as far as we could, even though forbidden to places. Saya too must have known that I was prepared, and because she knew, she stopped me from saying those words. But I spoke that oath, there were no going back. I'm sorry, I was a coward. Seeing one on the screens, I shook my head.
君だけが悪いんじゃない。あの時僕に迷いがなければ、君だって勇気を出せた。
I was afraid of you, of how you were changed because of me.
仕方ないさ。
Saya couldn't bring herself to take everything from me, and I couldn't bring myself to give everything for her. We were too weak to find happiness.
さやはこれからどうするんだい。
I'll keep searching for my dad. Who knows, send me back to where I came from.
そうか。帰りたいんだね、さやは。
A short time paused with no words or message exchanged. I wondered how many times in that brief silence, yes and no changed into places in her mind. Yeah. When the phone finally returned, the characters on the screen seemed strangely uncertain.
そうか。お父さん、見つかるといいね。
I'll do my best. The time has come for our parting. She had chosen her path, and I had given my blessing. There's nothing more to be said.
もしも気が変わったら、僕はずっとここにいるから、いつでも来ていいからね。
I will. Thank you. Goodbye, Fuminori. I read her final message and turned the phone to the other side.
さようなら、さや。
She gently slapped at my door in response, and I heard the sound of her sliding off down the hallway. I was left alone in the silence of the night. Ever since that day, I had been waiting. Perhaps Saya really did return to where she came from. Perhaps she is still wandering today, looking for her father. It must be hard. She must be lonely. When she no longer stand being alone, she will surely return to me. I'm the only one who will comfort her, and whisper sweet nothings in her ear. And so I wait, dreaming of her face and her voice. I wait, forever, in my white room.